Alright, so now I'm going to explain the trio and quad routing of the seed, which are both in the same speedrun.com category, which is why I'm grouping them together into one video. They are, they're nearly identical, like, I don't know, routing wise, it's just two people pretty much just do the same thing. And then the rest just kind of do, like, I don't know. It's the same as, quad is the same as trio, just two people do one thing instead of one person doing one thing. Alright, so right now, I'm going to go over the first temple person, then I'm going to go over the two people that are going to be diamond people, and I'm going to go over the second temple person, and yeah. And I'm going to be grouping the second half of the first temple person and the two ravine people together because they are exactly the same. Right. So the first temple person is going to be going here, doesn't need any sticks, unlike the solo route. Grabs 5 sand, same as all the other times that a person goes to this temple. Goes down, and this time you're actually going to grab due to the fact that other people may need food. So grab the iron ingot to give to one of the people at the bottom in case they haven't finished smelting the iron by the time you have blown up the top layer. Yeah, that's that. You're gonna go here. Obviously do all that. Up to here. And now what's gonna happen is when you go out here, somebody is going to have dropped a button down over around this area. So you're going to pick up that button, and obviously you would chuck out that stone perfectly. So now here you have the 9 TNT, and the, and the button, and then the stuff for everything else. And now what's going to happen is the people up, people up here, there's going to be the ravine people that are actually going to be up here waiting for you. They're going to have run around, grabbed a bunch of sticks and stuff. And what's going to happen is that you are going to go over to somewhere over here. They're going to have placed a crafting table around there somewhere. You're going to down to TNT, and then once you blow it up, that's going to be their entrance down to the bottom. So basically they're going to go jump down that. And you basically just do same routing as solo. 3 away from the bush. Same in here, straight across. 1 to the side of the 2. Doing that over here, middle of the 5. And then you go over here, same as solo, craft the sandstone, but I don't have the crafting UI because I'm in creative. So you go over here, blow off that, go over here, one up, blow off that. Here, you would, probably about here, you would eat one of the first golden apples, and you blow off that, go over here, pillar out from this indentation in the side, over to here, and then, actually no, you would not go up one there, and there is that. So now what's going to happen is, they're going to go there, those TNT are all going to be gone, you're going to, and this water here is going to be gone once you are going to go down, and this lava is as well, so you're going to have to jump all the way over to here, which can sometimes be a risky jump due to it actually being outside of the chunk that you're mining. Then what's going to happen is, if they don't have an iron pick yet by the time you get down here, you're just going to chuck one of them the iron so they can get an iron pick faster. And what you're going to do is you're just going to run around, and you're going to punch all this, like, stuff that fell within the chunk borders. So, yeah, basically just all that, like, sand and stuff, you're going to punch and mine, and then hopefully by that time they will have a diamond pick for you. And then I'm going to leave the second half of this segment where you actually clear out the bottom half to when all 3 of you, like when I've explained all 3 people's routes that are going to be down here. So now I'm going to go and explain the what's going to happen over here in the, like, over by this like tree. So one person goes to this temple, then the other three are going to go to that tree right there. And I should also explain that this route is going to be the exact same for both 3 and 4 people. This here isn't going to be quite the same. What's going to happen is the second person is always going to grab 3 wood, always, and then with trios, the person that's going to go ravine on their own is going to grab the other 3 wood, and in like quads, it's just that one person, like one ravine person, is going to grab 2 wood, one ravine person is going to grab 1 wood. What's going to happen is the person that is the second temple person is not going to make a crafting table. So just remember that, don't make the crafting table. And then between either the 1 person or the 2 people in the other group, they're going to have 12 wood total. 8 of that wood is going to make 2 crafting tables. The crafting table is going to be placed and left here for the other person to use, actually mine and take with them. And then the other crafting table and the 4 planks over are going to come over here. Now what's going to happen is you're going to have to pick up all the dead bushes you can along the way, and you're going to drop that button that I mentioned earlier over here for the person that's going to be doing the TMP to pick up. And then actually what's going to happen is once you pass this, the way to the ravine is straight along the blocks, just like smidge to the right. And you just go and you kind of just follow wherever the dead bushes lead you, and just keep getting that all the way over to the camp. And then I'm gonna just, fly over this section because it is, standard. Then what's gonna happen is you're gonna place this, and the one person that has the 3 extra, like one person's gonna place the crafting table, and then the other person's gonna create the wooden pick, and then the person that placed the crafting table is gonna destroy it and and just instantly destroy it and pick it up. For trios, this would be the pretty much the same. You would just place it, make the wooden pick, and then go, but just slow. And then what's going to happen is you're going to jump down here once this one is blown up and the hole is open for you to fall. And then take that crafting table, and you're going to place it outside of the chunk borders here. Just anywhere past this line here of blocks, that's a good place to put it. And then what's going to happen is, what you're going to actually end up doing is, I'll grab that in advance. You're going to take the 3, what's it called? You're going to take the thing at the wooden pick, and you're going to mine 3 cobblestone. Well, actually, in 4s, you're going to mine 6 cobblestone and make picks for each of the 2 of you. In trios, you're just going to mine 3 and get a stone pick for just the 1 of you. Then what's going to happen is once you or both of you have the picks, you're going to mine one of you is going to mine 8 cobblestone for a for a furnace, and then one of you is going to mine iron and eventually probably coal to get for the smelting. Or you're going to have enough sticks left over for the smelting, which is also a possibility. And then what's going to happen is you're, going to be smelting iron, potentially getting that 1 extra iron from the person up top, but maybe not. Yeah, just like that, and then smelting it with whatever you have. And then what's going to happen is while you're waiting for that, you're going to at least clear up all the fluids around, so lava here, go up here, clear out the water, over here, clear out this lava. And then what you're going to do is, if there's time left over to keep mining, you just mine out this section here, because this section of blocks up to 2 to the edge corner here, this is always going to be here, and it's never going to get blown up. So yeah, you just would mine those, and then what you do is you go here, get that. And actually what you would want to grab is you'd want to grab 6 iron and smelt it, and then one person would get the iron pick first, and then the other person would probably just have to wait. And then what happens is the one person yeah, also for 4 people, you would need 6 iron, 3 for each person. For 3 people, you just need the 3 iron. For 3 people, you go down here, right down here, 2 behind that thing. Obviously, you wouldn't be destroying bedrock, but 2 behind where the iron was, because a lot of it is going to be gone. That's the one diamond location. For trios, that's all that's going to be needed. Those 3, and distribute once that top person comes down. You're going to give that second diamond pick to them, and then keep the other one for yourself, and then the person that's second temple is going to have a diamond pick already. If it's 4 people, one person is going to go down here to get 2 diamond picks, and then the second person is going to run here and go down here to get these diamonds. You only need 3 of them, but I guess if you feel like mining them all, you can. So go over here. They're pretty much the same distance away from here, so it doesn't particularly matter. This one is just a little bit deeper, so yeah, it doesn't really affect anything which one you go for. Then you would craft that, and then what you would do is now you're gonna start the T segment. So what's gonna happen here is that with the what's gonna happen is with the trio run, I'm going to go over the trio run first, and then I'm gonna go over the 4 people run second, and we don't have to count, like, we're only going to be focusing on 2 people for the trio run and 3 people for the 4 people run, because the other person is always going to be up there doing cleanup on the way down. So what would happen here is that one person, for trios obviously, or one person would go here, and this is where the solo routing video is gonna, come in handy. So it's like this, same as usual, figuring out the right place to mine, and then you would, make a 3x3, those lapis on the left. So that's what the first person is gonna do, and they're gonna mine this direction. And the second person is gonna go to the chunk coordinates over here. Yeah, we're gonna go to the chunk coordinates over here, and they're gonna mine their 3x3 over to yeah, so they're gonna mine their 3x3. 1, 2. So this 3x3 would actually end up being. Wait, yeah, so this 3x3 would end up being over here. Obviously, the solo routing video is the key here, because all these TNT spots are always going to come in, like, with all the routes and stuff. So that, and then what would happen is the person over here, actually either one of them would have the TNT, and you would be catching the TNT that was dropped down from the person doing cleanup after they looted the second temple at some point. Then what would happen is you would craft the extra TNT in there, and then you would start the same blow-up process as in, the regular, like, one person. So one person is on the TNT, and then while that's happening, the second person is going up, over, same as solo route, over, and just starting to dig out one of the 3x3s, and then going over to the second 3x3. Then hopefully by the time they're done with those, the first person will be done with the sequence of blowing up the TNT. I'm not going to demonstrate that because we've already seen what that looks like in the solo routing. So then what's going to happen is over here, you're going to go down to one of the TNT spots. This one is going to be down to 8. And I'm not going to explain this because obviously it was in solo routing. And, so you're just going to go around. Center is going to be 6, and it should be 5. Yep, so here would be the center of this one. Alright, and then what would happen is you would go up 1 for the second one, and then the second one is going to be at 14 as the center, just all the way around here. Oh, that's wrong. And then you should see the redstone right in the center of this block here. And and then you do the same blow up sequence. Well, actually, you wouldn't be doing the same blow up sequence. What you would do is the person that mined out all would then go ahead and get out of there and leave a little staircase down to the spot and holes and stuff, and then they would start mining out like around this section and over here and stuff, leaving, just make sure you leave this whole like center corridor left, because that's where the extra TNT is going to go. And so what's going to happen is that, yeah, in trio, one person does all this, mines it out, blows it up. Actually, no. In trio, the two people go out, mine it out, and blow it up. In fours, what's going to happen is the fourth person is just going to end up going to these two first and getting them prepared. And the other two would be doing the same thing as usual, doing these two. And then once that's all done, then everybody is just mining out the whole chunk. So basically, trios going to be... trios gonna be like two people down here, each one pretty much mining out one of these, and then you do the blow up sequence, and then about by the end of that blow up sequence, the person up top is gonna come all the way down to the bottom, and then you all just work together mining out the whole rest of the chunk. And what's gonna happen is with the extra TNT, same as the solo route, blow up one here, which is what I like to do. And blow up another one by like doing that kind of a 3x3, like a miniature part of a 3x3 over here, and then blowing up that. So that is the trio route, and well, I pretty much explained the quad route already. It's just same thing as that one, but it's just one person goes here, one person goes there, and then one person takes care of these two while the other two people are working on those two. What's going to happen is, same thing, person comes down there and goes. So now we are going to go over the route of the second temple person. And it's going to be not too difficult. So, alright. So now what would happen with the second temple person is they would come over here, grabbing the 3 wood logs over here that are designated for them. Get planks. And then what's going to happen is people are going to have already placed down a crafting table here specifically for that that second temple person. What you're going to go in and you're going to grab craft 2 sticks. Wait. No. You're going to grab 1 stick, and then you're going to craft a boat. And then you're going to use the next 3 for an axe, so that's 8 there, and that's that there, and then you're actually going to have 2 left over, and I don't really know, you can pretty much do anything with this. I would recommend making sticks for the golden tools and diamond tools later, so, 2 things of sticks, 1 boat, and then an axe, and then what you do, boat over to here, straight across this. The lily pads are going to be difficult to navigate. And then you go straight over this, over to here, straight across this. This is pretty much going to be same as the solo route. I mean, well, it is. It's going to be the same as the duo route as well. And so you just keep going around, go over here. Then what you're going to want to do is, keep, pond hopping. Over here, this temple, same as other things, making sure you have the stone pressure plate in your hotbar, and then coming over here, and then what you do is you place that pressure to it, and go and get these 3, and get all those. You don't actually need all this iron. I mean, yeah, you don't need it, but I guess there really is no purpose to grabbing it. Then you boat over here to here, grab these 2 same as the other routes, go over here, ditch the boat at the end of this lake, this, and then what you're going to do is at the edge of this, you're going to place a crafting table, same kind of spot as the people placed the crafting table earlier for the wooden pick, and then you're going to make diamond pick, diamond shovel, and 2 golden picks. And then you just go down here, same like solo cleanup route, just, mining all of this, ending in this corner, and then doing the whole cleanup sequence where, drop down here, get that out of here, that would be there in a regular run. Go over to there. This you can be really cheat and jump all the way to there, or you can just, place a block. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go over here, and then you jump to this. Then you just do the same cleanup route, down to here, over to here, back to here, boom, boom, boom. Then you go to here, and drop down to here. And then you make sure you have the right one, which, yes, you do have it mined at 1. Over to here, 1, 2, 3, jump over. And same thing as usual, breaking those 2, and going down here and helping the people with however many people, either the 2 or the 3 of them down here, to finish up the rest of the chunk. So that is a very, basic explanation of it. I hope I explained it well enough, but you're definitely going to need to watch the other, at least the solo route, probably even the duo route, to fully understand this route. So anyway, that's all I have for this route.